If he hasn't been fucking killed, you know, obviously we'll make him dead. We're just waiting on the 2 fucking air strikes to take out those MGs, and then we're moving. Good to go.
Is he a Blackman?
Right
On the hill
section,
to the
there's
left.
a lot of
Did I
MG
just hear you
nests
get a hard on?
and fucking snipers and everything. If it does start shooting, keep your heads low.
Not there. One that wouldn't see me if I
They should be calling in airstrikes on a couple of targets, and then we might start shooting them.
got 2 on the right. Why would they only have 1 on the left?
There's another one you can't see.
A dirty bunker up on the top left there, though.
Oh yeah, same.
Sneaky, mate. So there's got to be something else on the left somewhere we've missed.
It's too slow, it's not entertaining for the lads.
Alright,
Yeah, they don't have binos.
And then
Charlie 1,
I might as well tell you.
splash has been made by air, it's been made by air.
Directly at
Uh,
us.
a dicker.
Right.
Ah.
1 Alpha,
Okay,
1
the
Echo,
bunker.
message over.
We've got a bunker. On
Yep.
top of the hill, we've got a technical.
Echo Alpha, send message over.
Right.
Yeah, armed HMG technical.
Roger,
bearing
would you like us
161.
all to commence our movements
Elevation.
times now?
Elevation
Oh,
Over.
yeah.
Degrees from me.
Bastard.
Roger, Charlie 1, begin movement
We've
as
got a
fragged.
marksman 700 meters away from us, southwest.
Roger.
bearing
On top of the
210.
hill, by the tree. To
Yeah,
the left of
210.
him.
There's a HMG that has been
Well, there was,
just
but
been
that's-
CCA'd.
That's fucking
gone.
204.
That's first movement.
Slash 205, elevation 6.5.
Yep.
Behind that rock, there is a thermal signature. However, unable to PID.
Roger.
Roger.
That's all I've got for now.
Marksman's got his
Phil,
binders
what
out,
do I do?
he's looking down into the...
He's looking at us.
next
Or
drop
one
in
section,
30
not sure.
seconds.
Roger, if you fucking shoot Alan, drop him, alright? If he
What
shoots
it-
at us, drop him.
His binos, he's using binos
Eh,
at the moment. He's spotting, he's
Yeah,
spotting
if you
targets.
could take
Yeah, he's
that
spotting for
marksman from
targets.
here, go ahead and do it.
I can.
Alan
It's
can
still
drop
tapping
him.
on the
If he,
meters?
if he
I'll
is
get
a
you range.
confirmed marksman, confirmed threat.
Confirm.
Otherwise,
Hey Alan, if he
Confirm
does
marksman's
shoot a
aiming
shot,
down
you
the
shoot
rifle
him.
now. Distance is 6.
Will do, Blackburn.
I can take him out.
Echo Bravo, you've got musket coming in from
Could you
Mr.
repeat it one
Angus.
more time?
Okay, so bearing
Distance.
211,
Roger.
655
Thank you very much. Out.
meters.
One notch of wind.
Elevation 06.65.
I was gonna.
Oh shit, sorry. Shit.
He ain't shooting at us, someone else is shooting.
Alright. Take a shot when you're ready.
Hey, my key.
I'll call your hit.
One bit of wind, so your bullet might go right a little bit.
Yeah, you've got a.
Did you
northerly
shoot,
wind.
Alan?
No, I did
One
not.
It was me. My key went.
He's
What's-
looking.
Yeah, he's
towards us
looking
now.
towards us. I'm shooting.
Shot twice.
Right,
Alright, they're engaged.
just right.
Hit him.
Just right, just up. Target running southeast.
Sniper, southwest, engage.
Hiding behind rock, bearing 209.
He's hit once.
You can't see him, Lee. Feel free to move over to the right there.
Cheers, bud.
He's ran over to the left of the rocks now. Don't know whether they got him, but yeah.
Get your ass out.
Section, there's a bunker up to the southeast by the rocks, quite far out, and then near that there's a technical on the ridge.
I hit him at least one time.
Oh, yeah, let's get
Oh.
moving.
Right, section, let's move, let's do a
Which way?
jump right, left.
Echo Alpha.
We're going to be
Uh,
moving
yeah,
straight
down this
south.
way.
We've got one section that
Go
has a
forwards,
little
enter the end of this
obstacle
wall, then you
cross.
turn right.
Are we going?
So let's
Go
key
ahead
left
and
and
begin
move
movement
south.
on your end. Over.
Roger, sending my Delta fire team to a support by fire spot. Over.
Roger, just giving a shout. Good to go. And we're crossing out.
Are we going down that hill there?
Yeah, yeah. There should be
Yeah,
a,
go straight south.
a
Okay.
crossing there
One moving.
for your safety.
When you say the section, just go through.
Pass me, pass me.
That's not moving.
There's a link.
Oh shit.
Hello, Blackburn. Blackburn, continue running south. You'll find Cool. He'll open up the second gate.
Person.
On the second row, right?
Yeah, yeah. He'll open up the second
Continue south. Continue south.
Get a lot of rubber banding.
Double time crossing off.
You crossing now, Lee?
Yeah, crossing now.
Yeah, Rich. Russell Bomber cross.
Yeah, quite badly then. You back to normal now.
Yeah, thanks, Cole.
Fucking hell, man.
Feels like we're walking into a trap, Blackburn. Does it?
Charlie, be advised, enemy marksman on
let's
hill to
walk.
southwest
Let's walk.
has now reoccupied position. If you get a
Roger,
shot
walk.
on him, eliminate him. Out.
Shots.
Southwest.
Yeah, that's friendly pings overhead. Oh, okay.
Lovely. Okay.
Are we just going to this compound there? Yeah, we're going in, trying to talk, see what's happening. Alan, push in front of me.
Got it.
Till if you want to take Delta off to the right a bit, and then we can just both go through this little compound, village, town thing, Bob.
Boop. Thingy. You're de-syncing like fuck, Alan, mate.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. No
The
clue what's
Wi-Fi's
going
out?
on.
What's up?
I'm not. Sure. Okay. Not sure
Yeah,
what the
we
fuck's
might
going on.
switch you around with Saber, mate, just to be safe.
Yeah, no, totally understandable.
Yeah, let's do it now.
Yeah, taking a position.
You're palming, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You have a valance.
I do, yes.
Knock knock. British Army, knock knock.
Hello?
Hello, you okay?
Who are you?
British Army, you okay, sir? Do you want to talk?
Let me see you. You're not Taliban?
No, no, we're not Taliban. British Army, sir.
Yes. Salam.
How are you, sir? Are you okay?
I am okay. I'm not sure about my neighbors. I heard a lot of shooting.
Previously
And,
reported position of enemy marksman.
a
Additional
lot
2
of
times enemy
screaming
riflemen on position.
earlier.
Oh, really?
I'm not quite sure what's happening. There's many gunshots
All right, okay. Well,
earlier.
how are you though, sir?
I'm okay.
You seem a bit frightened.
Yes, I stayed in my house. Yes. I
Yeah.
have no idea what's going on at
No.
all.
Haven't you seen people come down?
I'm not sure. I hear a gunshot near my neighbor's house and many big booms in the mountains just now.
Yeah, just now. Yeah. Are you alright for food and drinks, sir?
Yes, please, that would be very great. Yes.
Yep. I'll pop it inside. You got a bag?
Yes. Come inside. You could
Thank you,
put
sir.
it on my floor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's that? You got it?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Haven't you seen any naughty people about?
I'm not sure, but I see smoke over in that village there.
And also, our fields are burning, I'm going to assume.
Right. What's your name?
My name is Mufid.
Mufid.
Yes.
Oh, get down, sir.
In the name of Allah.
Get down, you okay? Where's that from? I'm just shutting your door, sir, okay?
Right, it's 2 foot from us, but I can't see the contact.
Is this civilian okay?
Yeah,
did
it's
you get
fine.
hit?
No, it's fine.
Okay,
It's just
good.
there's no way in the corner.
Yeah, send it.
Echo Alpha, any update to the contact? Over.
Eyes on contact on the hilltop.
Shoot it. Shoot it. If you can, shoot it. Right, Lee.
Yeah.
Did you get anything?
Nothing much. Just said that he's worried about his neighbours.
Right.
And that there's smoke to the east, and he heard some shooting from the top of the hill.
Right. Does he know why they're burning the cornfields or no?
It didn't say, but I can ask him.
Right. Okay, let's join Delta.
Okay, I'll just say bye to him. Thank you, sir.
I think they're gone.
Oh, okay. Where else we going?
Delta's southwest.
Delta's south.
No, let's stay here.
I'm back.
Alan.
Hello, mate.
Good. Just set
Yes,
up
I am.
your things, earplugs and radios and shit. And
Will do.
Just so you know, contact southwest. So if you stay here,
Lovely.
you're good.
Thank you. I fixed it. My Wi-Fi is not fucking up anymore.
Echo Alpha, send message over.
I'm moving my Charlie fire team to my Delta fire team, so the support Wi-Fi position is now empty. Over.
Alpha, Roger. Out to you. Charlie Alpha, message over. Charlie, over. Roger,
You good,
please
Alan?
maneuver
You on the
yourself
radio?
southwest, be in position, prepared to support Echo's movement.
I'm good.
Your earplugs are in?
Yes, mate.
Right, Lee, take us out to Delta. It should be southwest.
Yeah, what is that? Southwest beyond the town, yeah? Over.
Yeah, Blackburn. He said that his neighbours there is worried about him.
Right. Right, let's just knock on this door and say hello and Valen it, maybe. Do you have a Valen saver?
Yeah.
Right, if you take Alan, you can go around this west side. Yeah, we'll do it, mate.
Got a car here, mate.
Charlie 1, airstrike just complete on enemy technical to the south. Out.
Don't worry about it. Hello, Bertrami.
Okay, we are free. Free all.
Lee?
Yep.
Valen, very cautiously. I'm gonna move the fuck away.
Delta.
Yeah, there's 2 people dead in there, mate.
No, they're dead. But we might not want to stay next to it because
Yep.
trapped it.
Yep, moving off.
Down and control your weapon.
Alright, once you assess what's going on here, just let me know.
Alan,
We'll move off to the towards the hill.
Don't, don't go to this building. Wait until Lee gives the clear.
Roger.
If you can take this.
Dowling, do you want to send a soldier up?
Do indeed.
Why'd you leave
I thought it was done.
Not too close to the building.
Right, mark it.
Alpha,
move
this
away.
is Foxtrot. Salto.
Are we good, Lee?
Building clear, yeah.
As 2 minutes ago, we engaged and destroyed a fire team worth of individuals
It's
at
quiet.
location reference marker 0715.
Tone in here, so careful.
We fought through afterwards down south, and I have Charlie currently doing
Lee?
searches.
Yeah?
Can you scan this door here to me?
Yeah, I have done.
This is Alpha,
You
Roger,
good?
all
Yeah.
engine work.
Hey, mate.
Hi.
Can you... Did you search the bodies? Anything?
I've searched them both. There's nothing there. I'm just going around now. Seeing if we
You
can
went
move out.
upstairs?
Yeah, I've been up and scanned upstairs.
Right. Come outside and search with Saber. Coordinate.
Okay.
He's got a tone, so let's.
Where's his tone?
I don't know. Gonna have to go to him.
Right.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's a shell inside. It's a small wreck building, so it's going to be just short of that grid there, that building.
Yeah. I'll start doing this building.
You're good on the grid, mate. You're good on the grid. Release the radio, mate. Release the radio.
Oh, sorry. No, it's stuck. I don't know why my keys are pressing up.
Sounds good. All 3 of us are tier 3. We can't continue fighting, but I would like to get a medic back. Alpha 1 Golf, message over.
Alpha Golf, send message over.
Alpha 1 Golf has at least 1 times tone at this moment in this little
Hello, sir.
compound building place. We're doing search drills.
We've got a civvy in there.
It's finished, huh?
I'm in. I'm just here for you.
Yeah, we got a civvy in there.
Lovely. Okay.
But then we got a civvy in this building.
I think we already interacted with him, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
They marked on the map. The grid is 01331373.
Good for the grid, mate. So it's all everything apart from that is cleared.
Yeah, it just seems to be a shell inside. I don't even think it is an actual IED, but there's a shell inside. You can peek over and see it.
Bravo Echo. Casper, over. I have 3 times tier 3 in need of a bit of a stitch. Over.
Can you just finish this little thing, Lee?
Roger that.
Huh?
Would you like me to come to you?
Yeah.
Just finish it.
It would be ideal if you could come to me as I am reduced in numbers. Over. Roger, over now. Out.
That's fine. Where'd that go?
It's glitching.
Yep, I'll put it on the floor.
You happy?
Happy?
Right. Okay, let's finish and go to Delta now.
Smell moving.
Where's Delta?
I think that's Delta over there.
Where's it? Moving.
Section is currently
It's a
in
branch.
grid 010136. I have one fire team looking out to the Delta East, and another fire team ready to push off if Woman Echo takes contact at this time. Over. Outstanding, good work.
It's Charlie. Then we're gonna fuck you up.
Actually, unless you have anything further to do here with these little searches, and actually anything updated on that?
Yeah, one time UXO ID. It is Mountain Ceta 0727.
Alright, do you have the kit to get rid of it?
Woman Charlie,
Yeah,
is that
I've got
way
it.
out?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Roger.
The Echo
I
was
don't think
15.
it's that much of a danger. It's a tiny little thing.
Double
in
check.
an enclosed bubble.
Is your contact a lone individual on top of the hill?
Wasn't there a local in there?
No.
Yes, that is
Not
correct.
in the shop.
We are in direct
Lives
competition.
there though. We
Woman
won't want to
Alpha,
explode
Woman
in there.
Echo,
His house
contact
would
way
he?
out.
Just saying. But as long as did he ask for it to be diffused, or is he happy with just firing
It
it?
doesn't even work there.
See if you can get it taken care of, please. Once you do, move off into the hills southeast, get the east side of the kind of valley entrance.
Bombing can deal with it if you want.
I'll take Saber because Saber knows where it is.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. It's cool.
Want to ruin your night? Okay.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
It's not really. That's fun. That is a key piece of it for fun for a private. And yeah, department don't want me to do it, so he has to do it, so he can do it.
Alright, so
If
yeah,
you
once
keep,
you get that EXL done, just like I said, move up to the southeast into the hills.
You have.
You want
have
to take
one,
him?
Yeah, I've got that, yeah.
Right? Nice.
Sure.
You do have ammunition, don't you?
Yeah, I've got.
Lee.
Just double
Yeah.
checking before I got all high horse and like, hey, do it. Yes.
Lee Parmenter, me, we're gonna go back to the little UXO and see if he lives or not.
Okay. Let's move. Stepping up.
Got the rest of us to stay here.
You're on the hill now.
The broken building there, mate.
Roger.
Lee, let's stay behind the wall. Let's go and wait. Let's go and tell. Don't go in yet.
Yeah, gents, I'm about to defuse.
Hello, sir.
About to defuse it? You're a madman.
Yeah, we've been tasked with diffusing this, so might want to not look at it. It might
Have
blow
you
up.
tried just throwing a grenade at it?
Is that the correct procedure?
I mean, it works better.
I mean, it works. I mean, it's the same as blowing it up, isn't it? So.
Hey, Parmenter wanted to do it, so let him do
Okay.
it.
Sure.
Right, let's take
I mean, I
some
needed
kind
the
of cover.
suntan, so.
Parmenter, let's hope that the dice rolls in your favour. 50-50 chance, remember that.
Open up that script to fudge the chance.
You get behind the tree or something, mate.
Alright, there you go.
I think the dice rolled the wrong way, Blackburn.
Yeah, I didn't throw the dice for him, mate. We have a medic and Barrett.
In 1 minute, he will be able to walk, and then I'll.
Right, Lee, let's go back. Right, tail updated, Kaz rep 1 times tier 3 stitched.
Need to protect the precious cargo. Don't react, cargo. It's cargo nonetheless, so we'll protect it.
No, I'm just updating you.
It's definitely a hefty load.
On a slow jog, Lee, mate. Walking slow?
Not fucking slow, bro.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Lee?
Just southwest. So I'm doing five things at once.
He's back alive.
Not enough, mate.
He's alive.
Palm
He
into
took
fail.
one for little mini Saeed, so little
What-
mini
what-
Saeed
what-
didn't step on it.
What happened? What happened?
I crawled up
Touched
to it, trying to ace onto it, and it just fucking went up.
Was it just the one, do you think? Or there's another one?
No, it was just one. If there was a second job, it did.
Little, tiny little UXO thing.
Yeah.
Fucking go mental.
Should have done what Bill said and just chucked a nade in.
I'm happy you didn't have to chasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. He's fine.
Is Lee up? Is Lee down? Is Lee fucking awake?
I'm always awake.
Did you not hear me on the radio, mate?
No, I didn't hear
Did you hear that, Lee, or not?
you.
Oh wow.
Right, let's move over there.
Over where?
Over to where he wants us. On the map.
I didn't hear him
On
on
the map.
the
Look at the map. Look at the map.
On
We're
the
here.
map. Yeah.
Want to be here.
Right. Okay. Right. Moving. One moving.
The Stony Husky.
Not on the radio, Lee. Right, we're moving. That's why you can't hear me. You're not on the radio, Lee.
How am I not on the radio?
I don't know, but you said one moving and no one heard you, so
I saw it out.
let's go left. Let's cross before the rocks, not after.
Okay.
Golf, can you just clarify, do you want me back on the other side of the valley?
Roger, Golf. As platoon begins moving, make your way to the east side of the road and fall into the left side of the one-up. Over.
Roger that. One Golf will stay on the eastern side of the road. Over.
Are we on the east? Yeah.
Right, some pretty confusing orders going out, but let's just set up a little ARD watching southwest for the time being. Actually, that would not be an ARD then. Let's just set up a baseline southwest. If I've understood correctly, what's going to happen now is one section is going to go down the middle of the valley in front, and we are going to be on the left side behind, and another section is going to be on the right side behind. What was that about spotting an MG, Tim?
Dicker, binos, 500 meters east on the right.
Right.
Charlie, begin movement
Section
and
in
move forward and clear that position. Over.
Let's start moving south.
Oh Blackburn, what am I going to do? I'm going to feed it to the bears that jet.
Did he say out or over?
Doesn't matter.
Right, let's do
Whoever
NATO
starts,
T.
don't ask me that shit. Why are you asking me that shit? I'm shit at it.
Baseline saver.
A NATO teammate.
Yeah. I was. Yeah.
Let's boot it. Come on, let's stop fapping. Go
crouched, Lee.
I knew that. Thank you, mate.
Of course you did. Your weapon's up. You're going way faster than everyone else.
Yeah, hopefully really.
How many fucking UGLs for two people? Yeah, I don't have their net though.
Yeah. They don't know what a line is, Crater, so it's better be.
Right, Charlie, let's hold. Delta, if you set up baseline on the left, Charlie.
Roger.
Let's make the baseline watch south,
Echo,
southwest.
Alpha, message over.
Alpha, Echo, send over.
I'm moving you up.
Roger, upon completion of Charlie's assault on this position to our front, break. Want you to continue to exploit through up the valley to the south, past Charlie's position. Over.
Southwest, Alan.
Southwest.
Roger, we will hold our position until Charlie has assaulted. We'll make a base of fire for them. Over.
Alpha, Roger, out.
Shit thing. I hate it. Open.
Right, Ted, if you see a nice spot over to the south for Delta, you can go there. Charlie, we're gonna go southwest to these trees. Our objective is that big, big brown rock 220.
Delta is set. Delta is set.
Right, Charlie, let's hold here. Grab a tree if you can, a bush, and lie down if you don't have anything.
Is Delta free to engage, Blackburn?
Yep.
Delta. Engage.
Right, Charlie, if you see them, you can shoot too.
You have a range.
Yep. And set. Range is 750 meters. If you've got a marksman, you can shoot. If you have a rifle, don't.
Two there, actually. Still two up. Two enemies down. Still two alive.
Team Alan. RPG.
It's you. It's you.
RPG, come in.
Fucking hell. Ooh. Go off contact, wait out.
Right side, Alan, yeah?
Right, if you have a rifle, you can shoot now. Just suppress it. He's on the left side. He's behind the rock.
Right side.
He's behind. He's on the right. Come on.
He's down.
Yes. Good one, Crater. Right, watch and shoot.
One Echo, one Charlie, message over.
There's one more up. One more up.
On the left. Yeah, he's gone. Fuck. Right, watch and shoot. Keep eyes out to the left. At least one time's still alive on the left side.
Roger, my section's currently holding at this point. If you want to push past to the southwest, we have been taking contact from that side at the moment. Over.
Is there some kind of
Roger,
rocket
we've
thing?
spotted
Where the fuck is
a
it?
potential enemy firing point that we're to clear to the west,
He's
which is
shooting
on high
through the map.
ground, and maybe
I can't see
overlooking
him.
your section.
No, I can't see
Over.
him.
It's so far away. It's not
Yeah,
rendering
roger
the
that. Have
dude.
you got a grid for that? Over.
That's bullshit.
In rocks above the ones we just engaged, to the southwest, about 50 metres up. Watch them, possible enemy. Rough grid of 006127, over.
Golf Alpha, message over.
For one golf, over.
Roger, please push south on your current line. 2 platoon currently in heavy contact. I require you to seek and destroy to your south and distract enemy fire. Engage anyone you can eliminate. Over.
Right, Charlie, we're gonna do a full peel left, to the left of Delta.
I'll go first.
What's that? 1-1 golf will move south.
Moving, Alan.
Now. Over.
Roger, good hunting. Alpha out.
Let's not go in front of them.
No, dude, please, I want to shoot you. I mean, I had my second then. I had my second and I didn't take it. I'm gonna regret it.
I'm moving straight away.
They all look ridiculous. Just looking up, it looks like.
Are we moving straight away, Bob? Then?
Let's set up a
Last man
baseline.
of Charlie in.
He threw that over, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, so there is someone there, Craig.
Just right in the middle, mate.
Can't see
Right,
it.
literally at the highest point. I swear I just saw
How are
something
your
peek over.
belts looking, Crater?
Huh?
Your belts.
Second.
Belts. I could take one more.
Still got one in my backpack.
Right,
Oh, I'll
there you
take
go.
it off Harley
Harley's
then.
gone.
So he's lighter.
Right, what we're gonna do is 2 platoon is apparently getting fucked from their south, so we're gonna push up south and try and find and clear anything. So let's start moving direct south.
Roger, roger. Hang on.
Let's make it a NATO T again. Let's have Delta on the right side of the NATO T this time.
Quickly drinking the water while you do that, mate.
Oh yeah, food and water, drink.
If it does start shooting from the southwest, we're gonna hold. Charlie, we're gonna continue looking south, and Delta is gonna take the contact on the southwest.
Yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, but I've had too many pork pies.
If you follow the rightmost Charlie going Parminter.
Yeah.
NATO T. Not NATO L for my boys. Or maybe we are doing NATO L.
Batty needs another 10 cream cakes.
I thought we were trying to help.
Holding for spacing.
Now for 1 golf, Mr.
Proceeding.
Calculating. Calculating.
The bus on the road.
Calculating route. You are fucked.
This is Alpha. Send message over.
So, do you have any information from 2 platoon about where this contact is?
There's a
over?
dude next to it. There's a guy next to it.
Golf standby. Out.
Right, let's push 20 meters to this tree and then hold here.
That's a roadblock. I think a bus. Yes, a bus.
I'm stealing your tree.
No, Delta,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, southwest. Keep eyes on those
Sorry,
rocks.
mate.
Charlie, let's watch south.
Next to the tree.
Next to the
Charlie,
bus.
Echo, urgent message over.
Charlie, over.
Central Echo, over.
Roger. Friendly CCA incoming on that enemy position you were gearing to assault. Break. Hold short and in cover. Wait for airstrike, then commence assault once airstrike has finished. Over.
You might be blindfolded in some rocks to his right hand side. That looks like it could be a
Boy, Charlie,
campfire or an
acknowledged.
IED.
Out.
Oh yeah.
Out.
I suppose there's a trap, but I think there's a guy down there, but hostage with a bomb next to him.
You see the bomb? Is that little shit?
Enemy vehicle. Vic.
Enemy vehicle inbound.
It looks like a shit pile, doesn't it? That's not normal.
Enemy Vic. Southwest. Going off road to the east.
All call signs, be advised. Enemy BTR reported south. Make sure you're correction. Enemy APC to the south. Make sure you keep yourselves in cover from their machine gun. Out.
Yeah, we should get back, mate. I think it's focus up.
Golf Alpha, message over.
Send it for 1 Golf over.
Roger, further to your last, no confirmed positions on enemy, just that they were in heavy contact and requested you to push south to support. No further information at this time, over.
Roger that. We've moved up to 013126 and have currently eyes on some kind of bus barricade in the middle of the road. Break. Grid 011122. We have eyes on what seems to be a civilian hostage with a ID right next to him, over.
This is Alpha, roger, over.
Nothing more, out.
Excellent idea, mate.
If you want to build a trench or two,
We need to.
do it now.
1-1 Golf, there's 1-1 Delta, message over.
Send it for 1 Golf, over.
1-1 Golf, yeah, 1 times APC driving towards you from the south on the ridge, just be aware. Over.
Roger that. Do you have a rough grid, over?
Alpha Foxtrot, contact with it.
One Delta mistook the range. It was in fact closer to Platoon, and they've now engaged it. Over.
Hey, Delta, looking at that grey rock, there's RPG fire coming from it.
Yeah, they've seen it. They're going to engage it as soon as they see the guy.
Good. For that 1-1 Delta, we'll just keep ears out to our southeast. I assume that was the position. Roger. Out. Over.
Delta, yeah, that's all that fire is going out on that APC.
Roger. Thank you.
Golf Alpha, message over.
Send it for 1 Golf, over.
Roger, approximately 600 meters to the west of that roadblock you were just talking about, break. Enemy heavy weapons oriented towards that position. DCA currently being called on that enemy ambush weapon systems, break. Once that airstrike impacts, other 2 sections will assault that position. I want you to secure and investigate the rock and the civilian, over.
Roger, once airstrike has impacted and friendly section is moving in, we will descend and try and secure this civilian. Over.
Roger, good back brief. Alpha out.
Right, what's gonna happen next? Apparently some kind of airstrike is gonna come in from those rocks, and then a friendly section is gonna push in and secure it. Once they start doing that movement, we're going to start moving down to this west, see if we can secure the IE and secure the civilian.
DCA inbound.
I'm going to blow myself up again. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, if you want to try it again, Parminter, go ahead, mate. Don't touch it this time.
Right. What's the plan when we get down there? Are both the Valens out?
Why is your backpack so bright? What the fuck?
Don't say shit like that. That triggers me when you say shit like that.
And he's like, hey, don't.
Oh
It's
my
so good.
god, that is fucking raw, innit?
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good.
It goes mental in
I've seen the one where it blends into in the picture of like the World War II
Um,
tanks on the
What
plan.
are you saying?
Plan down there. Have you got an
Why is your
idea?
scope so bright?
You trying to fucking trigger me? Concentrate on the plan.
Well, there is no plan.
For me, the plan is I take my ILO out and I shoot it. That's what I would do. But
Fucking, you're raw. I reckon we should. There's two Valens in this section. We should have them both out on each side of the road.
Charlie 1, begin movement as fragged.
You take
Out.
Charlie up there while I cover you with Delta. Just take my Valen. I did think that. Do you know what? I did cross my mind. Fuck it, he's already damaged. May as well just send him in again. If he dies, oh well. If he doesn't, quits in.
Right, let's try and do a little cool movement. Let's do a little fire team bounding, so prepare to bound. Charlie first. We're going to be bounding south-southwest, bearing 195. Don't dig down, doesn't matter. Delta ready?
Yep.
Taylor, Delta ready?
Set. Alpha,
Charlie
Echo,
bound?
message over.
Echo Alpha, send message
he
over.
sees me. I'm there.
I am currently in an advance to battle
Charlie set.
where the CCA took place. Break. Is this a confirmed enemy location? Because there doesn't seem to be anything around over.
Roger, reports were several recoilless rifles and numerous enemies on site, over.
Roger, hopefully things will get spicy in the next 30 seconds. Over.
Echo Alpha, Roger. Be advised, bombs may have dropped off target. Looks like target area is a few hundred meters to your southwest, over.
Charlie prep to leapfrog.
Going to move.
Roger, a couple hundred meters southwest. Turning. Out.
There's probably a bomb down there. It's probably going to go off when we get there. So.
I'm up.
The guy could have a vest on him as well. Objective is to save that guy.
What is that? Is that a rock?
Charlie set.
Yeah, Delta moving now.
I so want to just shoot that ID.
Dare ya. A double dare ya.
It just blows up. I'm like, what? Why did it blow up?
What happened?
Charlie, Echo, message over.
Charlie, over.
Prep and leapfrog.
As you are following up behind us, to our west there is a small rock formation that might be worth a look with a potential of an abundance of enemy for you to shoot
We're
over.
gonna get to these two trees front.
Okay.
Alan's desyncing like fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're gonna start pushing that way now. Over.
Roger, nothing further. Out.
Down.
So,
Right, Charlie set. If you get Delta in the tree line in front of you.
Yeah, I got eyes on an
Tree line
IED.
now.
It's most definitely an IED.
Yeah, yeah.
Positive now.
Yeah, 100%. I just don't know if that's the only one.
Probably not. I think there's behind the bus as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Golf Alpha.
Be careful of the car as well.
Yeah, precisely.
Send it for one golf over.
Roger, proceed on to investigate the
Oh, it's a fucking
area of
hostage.
the
Oh,
roadblock, over.
I'm blind as hell.
Roger, this time trying to set up to send a 1 times Valen person and try and confirm this is an ID. Over.
Yeah, Roger, just making sure
What was
we've
that
got
noise?
you been a little preoccupied with you. Alpha, Alpha.
You see that?
Confirmed.
That was a weird
Enemy
helicopter.
helicopter, Maverick.
I think that's A&A or something. Right. Does Crater have a nice view of anything?
Yeah, he's got a cracking view. I mean, I would like to get him next to that rock, but it's too close to the blast radius, so it's one of them. Be out in the open. So yeah, we're all right. We've got cover in the trees here. If you want to send a guy out, clean it.
Yeah. Everyone in Delta get hard cover behind a rock and a Parmenter if you're up for it. Just jog up. You might want to go up on the west side in case it does blow up. There's a big rock between you and the ID. From what we see, it's confirmed ID, so there's at least one. Try and see if the car is an ID and try and see if there's any on the other side of the bus. Charlie, let's try and scan the valley, try and see if there's a dicker that has eyes on it.
There's a tone. Try and pick him
Hello,
up.
Woman
Right,
Alpha.
bring him
Charlie,
back
message over.
away from it real quick if you can. Right, pick him up and drag him if you get the chance. Let him die.
I think he's got a vest on, so if I try and move him, he's going to go up.
Oh yeah, it does look like he has got something on him.
Should he defuse if he's got a vest on?
Work on Sunday.
Car's clear.
Let's just get you behind that rock on the west side, and then let's try and scan the valley, see if there's a dicker somewhere.
Yeah, I've got tone. Straight away.
Right, give us a minute or two. Gonna scan. I'm gonna call it up just in case you blow up so that everyone doesn't get
Message over.
triggered.
In the gap between that rock, bus nose, that's where the ID is, mate.
Yeah, try and get eyes on the other side of the bus, so to your right. See if there's anything on the other side, if there's another person or something.
Eyes this side.
Right. Just lie down, sit tight for a minute or two.
See whether the tone's on the guy or whether it's the bomb, or whether it's the bomb next to the guy making you think it's on the guy.
For 1-1 Golf,
It's
message over.
definitely in between the rock and the bus.
Golf Alpha, send message over.
1 Golf has confirmed this is an ID next to the person in question. Unknown, it appears there's possibly a vest on the person, over.
Alpha acknowledges. Stand by on action. Maintain security on site. Over.
Roger that. We'll await your orders. Out.
Poppies anyway, is it
Right,
worth popping?
don't fuck around. Just stick behind your rock. Take your weapon out. Alpha is getting what we're gonna do.
Poppies already, but is it worth him speaking to the guy, see what he knows? What's going on?
Yeah, if you can speak to him, if he's speaking to you, to have a little chat, try and see where he's from, what he's doing, and why the fuck he's here. Try and confirm if he has a vest on or not.
I've tried, he's unresponsive at the minute. I'll keep trying though.
Right, Charlie, get your eyes out down the valley. Try and keep Parminter alive in case it does start shooting. No, wrong. Delta, get eyes down the valley. Try and keep Parminter alive. Charlie, get eyes out up the valley, up the ridge lines. Try and find a picker.
Is it just me, or is the map not loading in completely?
It's not in some places. You can change your view distance though,
Is the
if you've
what?
not done it recently. Control hash for me, but some people have got control left bracket or right bracket, I think it is.
Yeah,
One
it's
of
the
them.
right bracket for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't change it. Still, fuck.
Alright, control hash then, try that as well, because then you can probably move it. Because I can bring it up on control right bracket, but I can't change it.
1 Charlie, contact way out.
Alan? Alan?
He's changed it and he's
fucked.
Yep.
Alan?
Don't
Don't stand in front of him. He might click any second now.
I'm still in the game.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are now.
And my fucking gun is on fucking safe.
Okay. No, it's just we're hearing you as a robot.
Oh shit!
Like 1 word a minute.
I didn't know.
Just a bit scared now.
Golf Alpha, message over.
I'm sorry.
Send it for 1 Golf, over.
Roger, if able, can you defuse that vest break?
He's confirmed he's got nothing on him.
Enemy,
but
or
they have
that
planted
Civ
something
may
next to him.
have
Wait.
further information on enemy positions important to our mission. Over.
He thinks he's sitting on something.
Roger that. At this time I have my point of contact with the captured civilian trying to assess what is on him or under him. Over.
Roger, proceed on. Out to you. Echo Alpha, message over.
Alpha Echo, send over.
Roger, enemy
that,
position of enemy signals reported at grid to follow. Break. 009116. Move with Charlie. Correction. 009118. I say again. 0091.
Does he think he's on something, or does he think he's on that ID that we can all see?
Alright, update to
He thinks
last.
there's something next to him, and he thinks he's sitting on something.
009108. Visible building southeast on other side of valley. Break.
Right.
Both Echo and Charlie will move to gain elevated positions, overwatching the position, and preparation for 2 platoon to move in. Out.
Alpha Echo, message over.
Defuse an IED.
Echo Alpha, send message over.
I'm already overwatching the position. It appears to be a civilian that's occupying that area, although my section are rather itching to shoot him over.
Cough, cough, if your section happens to move a little bit closer and get in weapons range, and something happens, I will be perfectly happy. Over.
Roger, I'm maneuvering my section times now.
Anything you do, I think you're gonna die. But if you want to try something, for me there's 2 options. You either try to defuse it while behind the rock, if possible, or you try and grab the dude and quickly spin around and hope you don't both blow up, as you wish.
I can't do anything. Run away.
To hold if we do
anything, just come back and we can leave it to the others.
Right, Parminter, before you do it, mate, easiest way to approach is if you're able to loop back to the car and then push to the left and hit the bus and use the bus's cover from you and the ID.
To reach him from really far away.
You will do,
halfway on
say what you're gonna do so that I can at least tell it to everyone else.
You've got the levelments on you, haven't you? The diffusion kit.
Jeep, or come back to your rock. Wait a sec, there's potential dicker up south. 185 for Charlie.
The whole time, we need to just rescue him.
See?
Alan?
Yes?
Do you see him?
I don't.
You guys are behind me, that scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, if you go 184, 185, put his cursor on
I'm
the
moving next to you,
ridge
Black
line.
Right, do you see him now?
Taking too long in my opinion.
On the bottom
1-8.
cursor.
Yeah, got eyes on him.
Right, they're shooting him. Don't worry about him. Right, continue Parminto if you want to.
Time now.
Continue Parminto if you want to.
Go on, Charlie, contact way out.
Two out of technicals moving. Oh, it's being shot at, yeah.
Alpha Echo,
He's
contact way
fucking
out.
flying for me.
Right, what are you gonna try, Parminto? To grab him and spin around, or to defuse it?
I'm gonna grab him, spin around, and then if we have to, we'll come back and blow it up.
Right, give me a minute, I'm just gonna call it out. I'm Alpha 1 Golf, message over.
Golf Alpha, send message over.
One Golf will now try to extract this captured civilian. If it does go boom, this is our attempt. Over.
This is Alpha, Roger, over.
Roger, attempting times now. Out. Right, try it.
Can't get close enough.
Is he fucked under the thing and you can't grab him?
Run away.
My Valen is going absolutely crazy and I'm nowhere near that IED.
Is it inside the bus?
Try and ace interact with everything around you. See if anything pops up. Try and find the little thing.
Parminto, go prone, mate.
He's a lad down, mate.
Can you grab the dude?
1211.
What the fuck is going on?
Mate, stay close
This
to
is
the
1-1,
bus,
send message
please.
over.
He's got him, he's got him.
Roger, approximately 30 seconds ago, my section fired upon a suspicious vehicle,
I'm hit.
which decided to commit death by suicide as it
We'll need
yeeted
a medic
itself
now,
down the hill.
He's going to be injured. I'm definitely injured.
Believed to be 1 times vehicle and occupants dead. No friendly casualties.
Get to Delta
Over.
quick and get patched up. Charlie,
Bravo.
keep eyes down for the message always, just in case. Bro, do you have an ETA on this person collecting the rescued civilian, over?
Negative at this time, leave the casualty and I will ensure he is dealt with by what's actually.
Roger that, out 1-1 Alpha 1 Golf, message over.
Golf Alpha, send message over.
Alpha Golf is currently in grid 012124, awaiting orders over.
Why, did that helicopter actually make me
Roger.
up or something?
I have no idea.
You are directed to proceed south down the road, making your way adjacent to target location, vicinity of break 009108, over.
What was that?
Flight 1-1 Golf will stick as close as possible to the road and make their way to grid 009108, over.
Roger, Alpha out.
Right, Charlie, let's go to Delta.
Moving Alan.
Yes.
Please tell me you're getting clarification on that, mate.
Has he been checked if he needs any water or food?
Yeah, we've done that.
Seems a bit stupid to leave him here.
One grenade. One got a fucking.
Call sign, shift fire right, out.
Someone dropped their drone.
Oh, they're just.
Right, let's
The rest
not
of them
bunch
having their
up,
own little party, I
please.
see.
Take a tree, take a
Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. Alright, 1 platoon call signs. Shift fire far to the right of the enemy target, cut off enemy movement away from target. Make sure you do not fire on friendlies. Out. Golf Alpha, send message over.
Alpha, just to clarify, you want us to move 1.5 kilometers and it's already 2100, over?
Golf, my intent is basically to start getting you closer to usable HLS moving south. Over.
There's one right here. We just watched it and they landed it.
Roger that. We've just seen one time Chinook land about 300 meters to our south on the road, over.
Golf, roger. However, currently a separate HLS for one section isn't as time efficient, so if you can begin moving immediately south down the road so we are all closer together. Over.
Right here. Wait for,
we're waiting
We're
for once
squares.
it's monsoon's lovely cruise.
Sean,
Right,
which one is
Pauline.
one
Yeah, I
platoon?
was about to ask Light and just like organising it for me. Angus, can you let the fill-ins
Lighter,
know that if
start off.
they don't have to stick about?
Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you very much.
Stay there a minute.
Start off.
Phil.
Backbone in the rear.
And you two can fill on
In the rear
next to
line,
lighter.
so join onto the right.
There, right next to
Follow me
Rud.
now.
So next to Rud.
Alright, everyone, just listen in very quickly. Listen in very quickly. If you are a fill-in, you are not required to stay for this. You can disconnect. Thank you very much for coming along. If you are a fill-in.
Yeah,
Not required.
Those two
want to stay?
Do you want to stay? You can stay.
Am I a villain?
Yeah, but you're moving down there. Alright, 18.
Are you here, Noble?
All of your enlisted.
I'm waiting for my own
Noble's off
so...
my right section, one, two steps to the right.
Archie, you're pissed.
Yep, anyway.
Two steps to the right. Sit in, Noble.
Doot.
Can you fit in now?
Slide.
Does he fit? Is he too far?
Crisscross.
Alright, and everyone walk forward until
Well,
you
Blackburn,
hit
he's going to be leading. He's going to be doing one platoons
And
awards,
hold.
so he'll probably be up there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's going to be what?
He's going to be doing the award ceremony. He's going to be the one giving out the awards.
Right, everyone
Not
fire
needed.
left, right, make sure I'm on the drone, please.
Maybe, I don't know.
Looks the guy to your left.
Silencios to the rear.
Step back a bit, Truman. Lovely job.
Driver a bit more over to your left, please.
Noble. Are you swapping in here or not?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Warren, a bit more left,
Right,
Truman left, Onzo. Please get to the other side of Wick.
Right, three section, two steps to the left.
And then get ready
Where?
to swim. Right, next swim.
What
Bit
am I
more,
doing
bit
here?
more. He's
We're
doing
moving.
well.
That's scary.
But that's a furnace from a camp.
Thank you very much.
Three section, switch to whisper.
Are you gonna smart in my ear?
Look why my ear. Muscat whisper. Please. Please.
Is everyone formed up, boss?
Are we all here? Thank
Stupid
you.
stinks, pass it on.
All right, we're all here. Congratulations, everyone. You have completed yet another deployment. Cromwell 2 for you. The Saturday crew is now done. Whee! Oh, you're all a whisper, aren't you?
Hey!
There we go. There we
Hey!
go. Just complete silence. Okay, so for those of you that are new, this is a very exciting and engaging moment of the deployment where we all gather around and talk about what we've done, what's to come in the future, in the near future, and then also acknowledge some of the members of this unit as to what they've been up to during this entire deployment, with medals and mentions and the like. We will also be looking at information on what's going to happen in the next deployment. So, with that in mind, Cromwell 2 finally over. We've moved off our coin, so who can guess what the next type of deployment is going to be?
Conventional.
Conventional. Someone said
Wait,
coin.
this was coin?
Conventional.
Coin,
yes,
'cause
J3
wanna be
evil.
UN. Oh yes, please.
So we're going on a UN deployment. No, we're not. So we're going on to conventional deployment, everyone. Our next deployment will see us deployed somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give that information out yet. J3 might get a wee bit upset with me. It will be a conventional deployment. We are going to be fighting an unconventional fighting force. So no your little green men or anything like that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. The map is very interesting. It's a first for this unit, something that we've never done before. Not the type of map, but the way that the map is set out is going to be very interesting for us. We're going to be operating as light infantry as we usually are, with a big emphasis on fighting patrols towards a conventional fighting force. So lots of kinetic movements, a lot of kinetic op nights, and you'll all be, if you become an IC in this deployment or a platoon commander in this deployment, you will have the fright of your lives going back into conventional, where mass has in your section twice a night is quite a common occurrence. So overall, looking forward to that. In terms of dates for you all, this Saturday marking the last night of your operation, you are now on a week's break from this night forwards. There will be no official op on the 5th or 6th or the 2nd. I said that in a very strange order. The 2nd, the 5th, and the 6th, which is next week. We're going to have an entire week off as a unit. Things in J1 may slow down. Things in the other J offices may slow down as well. They may not. It depends on the individuals. Gives you a chance to play other games with your friends. Gives you all a free Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday evening to mingle around the rest of the unit and play some games. Or if you want to, you can just take a break from the unit for a week. But we know that you're probably not going to do that because you're all like me and you enjoy spending time here. We will come back into 4 weeks of PDT or pre-deployment training starting Wednesday the 9th of next month. Pre-deployment training is going to be a little bit different this time. We're going to be running 2 nights of COI-led training. It will be much like an op night where there will be a bit of talking, a bit of walkthrough of how to do company-level assaults, company-level attacks, company-level obstacle crossings, etc., and learning those skills and drills. And after those 2 weeks, you'll be let off the leash to go and train with your platoons for 2 weeks before we move on to our next deployment. We will be giving your platoon commanders details on the next deployment very shortly, so that they can best prepare for your training and that you can best prepare for your training as well within your sections, so you're not training to be doing fucking sea fighting or something like that when we're going to the desert. We're not going to Afghanistan and we're not going to the jungle, so I'm sure you'll all be pleased to hear of that. You're actually going to be able to see your enemy for once. So, moving on from that, let's have a look at medals for this deployment. So,
the 6th.
What?
There is something happening on the 6th.
Oh, there is something happening on the 6th. Thank you, Tucker. If you are interested in playing armor on the 6th and you just can't get enough of it, I believe Mr. Larson is running a World War II op for the 6th of June. He described it to me as jumping out of planes, so I imagine that will be quite a short operation. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit longer than jumping out of a plane without a parachute. But if you are interested in that, something will be going up on the forums quite soon, and you'll be able to sign up there to it. I believe it will be hosted on our servers, and it'll be in our TeamSpeak and everything. so you won't have to go far. There will be obviously be a little bit of a mod pack download as well. So if you're interested, have a wee sign up to that. So, moving on. Medals and attendance and ribbons. So for your attendance ribbons, we've changed a few things around because we acknowledge that with us moving to 1 night a week for your mandatory operation night, hitting that 75% to receive your ribbon can be a little bit tough. And we don't want people who have work commitments, etc., who are committing to the unit in many other ways, missing out on the potential to show all of the other members in this unit that you were there on that operation. So with that in mind, we will be reducing the attendance percentage for the ribbon to 50%, which is in line with your minimum attendance. So in theory, everybody here should get a deployment ribbon. Unfortunately, I do know that there are 3 SUTs or 3 privates who joined this evening you have definitely not hit that cut off, unfortunately, but you've only done 1 night. And then for those of you that have done incredibly well and attended over 85%, you'll be awarded the Valuable Service ribbon, which will be a nice little oak leaf on your... is it an oak leaf? Angus, where are you? What is it?
It's a leaf.
It's a leaf. Thank you for that apt description. It's a leaf on your ribbon, just so you can show the people without a ribbon that you're sadder than they are and that you're cooler, and you've got extra pixels and you can quote to them. So what we're going to look at next is a final addition to your deployment ribbon, which is the Mention in Dispatches. The Mention in Dispatches award is awarded for exceptional performance in the position or in your current position over the course of the deployment. So this can be anything from acts of bravery, things that you're doing really well in this deployment, or stepping up and just being here and really committing to this unit to help drive this unit forwards. So what I'm going to do now for those of you that haven't been here before is I'm going to call some names forwards. What I'd like you to do is come out, stand in front of me, and then at the end, I'll give you all your medals, then you're free to fall back in. So, and a big clap, of course, as well when these people get called out, because they've done a lot to warrant this. These people have really kind of gone above and beyond what we'd usually expect from an attending member, and these are your awardees for your Mention in Dispatches. We have, starting from the top, now we're here, Lance Corporal Sorensen. Lance Corporal J. Smith. If you're not here, just shout. Private A. Lee. Can make it. Private J. Eason. AKA Second Sterling. Where is he? Is he not here?
He's moved to 5 platoon.
Oh, fucking traitor. Private J. Watson. Everyone's second favourite pensioner, Private L. Leapy.
He had computer issues. He had to fuck off.
Oh, he's not got his hearing aids in. He's in the back somewhere.
Is that a technical term?
Private M. Attila. Oh, fucking hell, someone's having fun over there. Private M. Eschers. Private T. Mac.
Yay!
Most of these are going to be stood in front of me, actually. Private T. Rudd.
Ruddy boy.
Private W. Archie. And now we're getting into the big ones. Second Lieutenant A. Johnson.
Go on. Is this the redundancy list, is it?
Army 2020. And a Sergeant A. Cold Bathwater Angus.
Your feet okay?
How's the fella doing?
So these members have all performed exceptionally this deployment in their positions, some of them stepping into their positions for the first time during this deployment. A huge amount of really positive feedback. They've been nominated by their chain of command, their NCOs or their direct officers. Too much for me to read through, but I will publish all of this out when I do get the chance of the recommendations, so that you can see them and read about what people have written about you. Maybe frame it, laminate it, put it up on your door, put it on your fridge or something like that, and show your mum. So big round of applause to all of these gentlemen in front of me. Congratulations, you've definitely earned it, and always nice to see so many MIDs coming through. So thank you very much all.
Good job, guys.
Same level for Hall as one got.
Go on. Figure
Come on, plan. Fill in. I'm proud of the sun.
You all fill in nicely. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, a little bit of a drama over there. I can take your MID off you if you can't go straight. There we go. Okay, so next up we are looking at our second level of award. This is Good Conduct, or the GCM, Good Conduct Medal. The GCM is awarded for good conduct, including, but not limited to, attendance, discipline, training, and commitment to their section or detachment and the wider unit over an extended period of time. So minimum kind of 3 months of service. This is the people that you're always seeing in TeamSpeak, the people that are always there to help move the unit forwards. They're never going to say no if you ask them to do something. You ask them to help propel the unit forwards, and they're always there for either myself in Battle Group HQ or their chain of command, be it their NCOs or be it their section members and detachments. This medal is pretty rare to be awarded now, especially with the advent of the mentioning dispatches, where we acknowledge members who've done really well in the deployment, and we've seen great potential in them. This one's a lot harder to get now, so the Good Conduct Medal has kind of worth its weight in gold, really, to these individuals, and is really our way of showing that we've acknowledging these people for their good work. So, first up, we have nominated Mr. Corporal J. Brandy. Yay! We have Corporal T. Ryan.
Yay! Win.
We have Lance Corporal A. Cole.
Yay!
What does a frog say, Cole?
Kick.
No, it doesn't. Private H. Bem. Hey, here we go. So because there's a few of them, I'm actually going to read these out. So Mr. Brandy here was nominated primarily for his flawless attendance as well as his positive influence within the platoon. Helping with the platoon's training on now a fortnightly scheduled training that all the platoon is welcome to join. I must give him a shout out for his commitment to J7's Phase 1 team also. He's always there, willing to teach, training new instructors, and covering for the other instructors when they can't attend. The team would be severely lacking without him. That's his first nomination. His second nomination came through with Platoon HQ, echoing the above. Brandy also showed great maturing in dealing with the situation, and has always had a driving force to ensure that tomorrow will be a better day. He constantly seeks feedback on himself, peers, and superiors, and ensures that that is implemented and followed through. He stepped up to the 1-2 Bravo position multiple times with nearly zero training, but his intuition to enact the role without fault. Additionally, Corporal Brandy has missed one operational night in his year in this unit. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Brandy, but I'll let you decide that. Congratulations to Brandy. I will echo that the Phase 1 piece is every single fucking Tuesday, running SUTs through their Phase 1, telling them how to unbind G while they're throwing grenades at you, and just firing off shots into the air as we mould them into 4IB members. A big round of applause for Brandy there. Hey. Mr. Ryan, also with his impeccable attendance, his fantastic drive to improve the unit, he's worked tirelessly on the Phase 1 team as well as dedicating his time to promotional courses to ensure our JNCO. So not only is he on every Tuesday doing his Phase 1s, he's on every fucking Monday as well doing his promotional courses, as well as his Saturdays. They are to the highest standard, and he's been instrumental in organising platoon trainings and provides invaluable feedback on all actions of our platoon, as well as his work during the early stages and development of the late sniper platoon, F for respects, to ensure members were trained and held to a high standard in server. Ryan has also showed his potential again and again at being a superb candidate for higher leadership positions. He stepped up to being a platoon sergeant and conducted himself in the server perfectly, well in the role and getting the job done. He also worked in J2 through some major changes and has continued impact to work on these changes in the intel process. So I'd just like to echo that. Ryan is a very driven individual, a very tenacious individual as well. Has been through a lot of change in this unit way before my time as well. A lot of change in other units, and always has come back fighting and moving this unit forwards. So congratulations to Ryan. Whee! Cole, there's nothing here for you. I think it might be a mistake. No, I'm just joking. Cole has been nominated because he's been a fantastic 2IC throughout the deployment and previous deployments, and the morale of the section is always his first thought. Stepped up to IC on multiple occasions throughout the deployment and excelled in a role while assisting the 3IC in stepping up and training them. He conducts one-to-one interviews with the section to ensure that the section members are enjoying their time within the section and as well in the unit. He's had a fantastic attendance throughout the deployment, and being a team leader within J1 courses for the past year, the past 12 months, been running a team of 4 in there as well. He ensures that SOPs have been met and badges are handed out in a timely manner. And just echoing on that and the fantastic work that Cole does in J1, the unit wouldn't be able to move forwards without the work that everyone does in J1. So congratulations, Cole. Nice. And then the final one is for Private H. Bem. It'll probably be no surprise to the unit that this has been awarded due to his commitment to being a combat team medic. Private Bem, of his own volition, has written 2 documents to improve the quality of medical drill within the unit. And he's done this for no other reason than to improve the experience and knowledge of others, make sure we all have a good time. It's as realistic as possible. He's represented the interests of CTMs unit-wide to HQ and provided useful insights that have aided in developing our medical system that we have today. And I'm sure he will be very useful to us in the future as we read through our medical system again, looking to the next deployment. So a big, massive round of applause for Mr. Ben. Well done, Ben. Right, off you go. No,
Should have been saluted yet.
I haven't been saluted yet. I don't know what's going on. I mean, someone just sat down. Fucking sitting down on parades, man. What's that about? Right, okay, so the next one, CVSM. No, that's wrong. It's not the next one. The next one is MSM, Meritorious Service Medal. This is awarded for exemplary conduct. This is above your good conduct. This is people who've usually been awarded a good conduct and have just continued that pace, that relentless improvement of the unit, driving us forwards to maintain our position as the best place to be, to come and have fun on Saturday, Sunday nights, Wednesday nights, with that realism side in Arma 3 Milsim. These are the people that you look to, that you ask questions. They're always there helping us. And they're well known throughout the unit for the drive and determination that they bring, as well as just coming here, attending, and having fun at the same time. So this evening we have... Oh, I have 3, but one of them's not here. Off in his dad's emerald mine, I think. So the first one in front of me, I'd like to see is Corporal H. Blackburn.
Blackburn.
And then the next one, I'd like to see Sergeant L. Bathwater Angus. Start selling it on OnlyFans. You not heard the soundboards? He's doing a little dance for me.
That's how he was dancing into the bar.
No, you have to pay extra for that.
Advertisement.
So, Meritorious Service, as I said, pretty fucking rare medal to give out these days. You know, people that have been in the unit for a significant amount of time pushing us forwards. Blackburn's nomination came from a mixture of people. He had 3 different nominations, not including Battle Group HQ, who also recommended him on this front as well. Most platoon HQs in 4IB owe a debt to Blackburn, who working with Sergeant Angus has developed the documents we use to manage their platoons, and that's in the form of the, what's it called? You change the name every fucking week. The battle... DocuFort that he's made. The DocuFort is basically a series of documents for those of you that don't know, and it's basically all of the knowledge that you need as a platoon HQ, as well as spreadsheets, etc., to manage all of you blokes. Yes, we do have spreadsheets. Yes, a lot goes into running a unit of this size. And Blackburn and Angus developed all of those together. Also, internal on the other side of that, working as J4, how many of you go on bills.co.uk right before you're up to see where you're at? Probably most of you. It should be called blackburn.co.uk because, as this nomination says, working as part of J4 and Vils' personal web developer, he spent countless hours working on ways to help us communicate intel between ourselves, and he's gone above and beyond what is expected of him in this unit and owe him a debt of gratitude. So when those boxes move on Vils.co.uk and when those colours change, that is Blackburn squirreling away in the background, adding to all of our experience and giving us a fantastic bit of functionality where we can just go out a game instead of launching armor, which takes about 6 years or 10 years if you're right, to actually get into the game to look at a map. So big round of applause to Blackburn.
Hey.
And I will just add, he does all of this. Well, he did all of this while working offshore as well, and having to disappear for maybe 2 months at a time, but always coming back and diving straight back into it. So the last one we've got here from Meritorious Service, we have Mr. L. Angus. From his platoon commander, shows fantastic work ethic and constantly strives to improve our new platoon and make sure it runs as smoothly as possible. From one of his subordinates, this legend has created an extremely stable and efficient foundation for a brand new platoon, creating admin tools as well as constantly meeting with NCOs and solving any issues that arise. A solid Zero Bravo in game and always reliable. Door is forever open, and you know you can count on him to do his job to the highest standard in all areas. The work he's done to set up the platoon has allowed the sections and the NCOs to seamlessly establish a solid footing to build from. The platoon can only get better from here, and it's inspiring to see. Are you crying yet, Angus? There's a little tear.
Either that or he's found the packing peanuts again.
From another person, incredibly supporting and welcoming him to the world of Rifle Company shenanigans, providing detailed and useful resources for the platoons and ICs. A thankless job, executed brilliantly, and an inspiration to us all. And I would echo that, an inspiration to all of those future sergeants out there. You know, Angus is doing an absolutely fantastic job with the man management side and the tactics of the in-game side as well, with the tireless effort that he puts in, and always keeps me on the right, helping me out in J4 with his textures, and every now and again just breaking all of our code bases when he decides to touch that. So big round of applause for Angus, who we assume Angus and Blackburn, who'll be receiving the Meritorious Service Medal. Hey! Fucking drink something. You just can go. You're still here.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That was a quick one.
That was like a dab.
That one hit theirs.
Sort that out, J4, please.
Unit loves him, but the Atlantic birds hate him.
Oh, why is his text so small? I can't read this one. Right, okay, so next up we've got 2 final medals. Unless I missed anyone from EAW who wasn't here.
I think you might have.
Probably missed me.
Okay, so next up, what? I keep doing that. We have for ACOI. The in-game award of the Military Cross. So, for those of you that don't know, the Military Cross is awarded to those in-game for acts of exemplary gallantry during active operations against the enemy on land. It is eligible to be awarded to all ranks within the infantry. So this individual, we have one individual here, on the 15th of last month, around 8:30, Jesus Christ, the section was tasked with assaulting and clearing an enemy-held compound. Whilst on the outer wall of the compound and about to commence their assault, the section was given intel that an ANA officer was being held by Taliban forces within that compound. 15 seconds later, the section commenced the assault onto the compound and cleared out the east and central buildings. The section, unfortunately, this time had taken one T1 1 T4 and 2 T2s at this point, and we're still taking contact from the west. The section heard shouting from various people within the northwestern building, which we identified as a building housing the imprisoned ANA officer. Private J. Thacker, who is T2, Private J. Eason T2, and Private M. Esches were cordoning the building from various points in the now cleared compound, while Link, Cole, and Russell pushed up and breached the building. A prone Taliban combatant opened up with automatic fire as soon as the door opened, while Corporal Link exchanged rounds, eliminating the combatant whilst being injured in the process. Shouting was erupted from the adjacent room, which housed the ANA officer and 2 enemy combatants, which led us to believe that the ANA officer was about to be executed. With this in mind, Cole and Russell swept the room and continued adjacent and eliminated the 2 enemy combatants while identifying the ANA officer in a split second. Both combatants were flanking the ANA officer at the time of the room breach, and the ANA officer was rescued and handed off to Platoon HQ for treatment after Russell's very, very quick thinking and managing to eliminate 2 enemy combatants after a grueling fight through a compound. So with that in mind, I'd like Russell to come up in front of here. PT or Russell, this is where he's not here, isn't it? Russell, after going through a continuous firefight, a grueling firefight for what would have been around 30 minutes or so, breaching a compound, taking most of his section, taking massive amounts of casualties, has been put forward for the Military Cross for showing tremendous trigger discipline and control when clearing the building in a high-stress scenario, rescuing the life of an ANA officer that was on the brink of being executed by Taliban, and ultimately leading us to find out information that moved this deployment forward. So congratulations, Russell, you're going to get the Military Cross. Hey!
And the proper salute.
Right, the next one. So this is very important. For the next one, we're going for the Queen's Gallantry Medal. So this is awarded to those, for an act of gallantry not in face of the enemy. It can include an act of humanitarian, medical, or technical expertise or effort. So this has primarily been awarded on expertise and is a bit of an interesting one. So in the early stages of the deployment, a section were tasked to rescue and retrieve another section who had mass-cased under enemy fire. As the section made an attempt to secure an area, they were ambushed, losing a fire team, and their IC immediately took control of the casualty situation. Created a hasty CCP and ordered for security, which undoubtedly saved the others from the same fate. And now this is an excerpt from Mr. Pavey here. This is just a quick message from me regarding this person. As you know, I filled in with his section tonight, and during this time I was T1 treated by him. I have to say, as a real-world medical professional, and for those of you who don't know, Pavey is a medic in the army somewhere. I can't even remember where. Is Pavey here?
No.
Not tonight.
Ben's actions, so I have to say, as a real-world medical professional, Ben's actions genuinely impressed me. His knowledge of what he does and the way that he talks to casualties, even if they're unconscious, is fantastic. And while I don't say this lightly, I've known and worked with medics who don't talk to their patients even half as well as he did. I would probably go as far to say I'd be happy to have him in a real-world RAP with me any day, because you can tell he cares about what he does, even if it's just a game. For this reason, we put Private H. Bem forwards for the Queen's Gallantry Medal for getting these recommendations throughout the unit. Where is he? Ben, come step forward. Recommendations from real serving members who acknowledge this, and when you're going about doing your job as a CTM, these people are acknowledging the fantastic work that you're doing and the incredible culture that you're pushing out through 4IB of members really having fun and getting truly immersed. So congratulations, Ben, on your Queen's Gallantry Medal. Hey!
Fucking legend. Boss, I think this is the second time he receives it.
He got something else earlier.
No, like the second
This
time
will be
since
my
he's...
second award of the Queen's Gallantry Medal.
Absolute shagger!
Yes,
Fucking upgrade it to the Kings. Alright, fantastic. We did EAW the other night, which is why they haven't been mentioned yet. They had a fantastic night the other night. Do we have Morgan? Is Morgan on?
He's ELOA.
So there was a few that were given out. One that wasn't given out the other night was Mr. Onzo. Where are you?
Yeah.
Onzo, come on. Yo. Onzo dispatches for his fantastic work as a pilot in the Jet Squadron. Number two. You thought I forgot it there, didn't you? Hey. In number 2. He's done absolutely fantastic work there. And is Noel on tonight as well? No, he's noisy. Oh. No, you can go back. It's fine. Thank you very much. Wait, congratulations to Mr. Onzo, everyone. Hey.
Don't let him near your spaceships.
All right, gents. We are all done. That is all the medals for this evening. Make sure you congratulate the people that you've heard come forward for your medals. They will be processed over the weekend or probably after Sunday, so that all the Sunday folk aren't looking at them all and going, "Ooh, what am I going to get?" So you're all free to disappear, do your pictures, and go from there. Wait, what? Sorry. Go on.
Who's to do the flying one if they haven't run?
Before we do that, Zeus is going to take a lovely picture of us all for your mess walls. Zeus, where are you?
Hello. Everyone say cheese.
Fromage.